Hello and welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Tracie Mahan, and you are about to listen to a channeled Ascension Activation session where the client gets activated in her shaman energy and later finds out why she had to wait so long to be activated and what it had to do with the energy of the planet. Take a listen. They want you to activate your own shaman. Bring it in. It anchors into the heart chakra. Can you feel it coming in?
Yes,
Mm,
it's very old.
yes. Oh, you have missed this piece. You have missed it dearly. It is like an old friend returning home.
Yes, it really makes me like cry. It's incredible.
Hmm. Expand that into the heart and chest chakra area. Just breathe it in. Activating. Oh, where are we? Where did you just take us? Oh, we like this place. We feel very connected to nature beings at this time. Can you feel it?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, it feels good. It feels like fresh, very fresh, like source water from the mountain, or I don't know. It's just good.
it is good. You speak to everything here. You speak to the moss, you speak to the trees, you speak to the plants, the bees, the water, the air. You are all of it. It is all of you. Oh, we are not familiar with this realm yet. This is beautiful. It is much like a fairy realm. It is very connected, very.
Mhm.
We are just being in awe of the feeling of being connected to everything in this particular way. Can you feel the connection to everything?
Yes, I even see it. It's like everything has a different light or a different. It's like glowing. Everything is glowing, and through the glow, it's all connected. I don't know, like, yeah.
Yes, that would be a great way to explain it. We are feeling it. We see it over here. And it is like we are just floating in the middle of this orb of energy that is everything.
Hmm.
Mm. What is it that is happening for you over there when you are part of everything like this?
It's like I, I, it's hard to answer that like a human, you know. It's like because it's only you can only answer it like a ego feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not possible. It's what can I say? It's there's no word for it. I cannot describe it. I just can tell you a situation. When I had this feeling in meditation, I had a back pain, and I said, okay, if I connect it to everything, I of course can heal my back pain.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing was that in my connection, the response was, wow, great back pain. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I said because it was a 3D experience, or it's so different, you know, when you want me to describe it, it's just a feeling. It's it's overwhelming. It's just love.
It is. It is. We agree. We are filing through and trying to find words of description over here as well. It is not something that can be explained to mm, somebody that is not familiar with the feeling. We are going to shift gears. We are not taking you on a normal route today. We want you to stay in this space and we want you to ask where is it that they would like to take you, or what is it they would like to show you at this time.
Yes, what I always see, like when I get in this feeling in my meditation, I sometimes see myself in a pyramid, lying on a on a table, and I'm under a pyramid. And I have the feeling that my Liran family is touching the pyramid, but from another dimension. So they cannot come inside with me. They're kind of outside and transferring energy. This is the vision I always have.
And would you like them to come inside, or is this the way you prefer it?
No, I really miss them.
Ah. And can you see or experience them right now?
Yes.
And can you give them permission to come inside the pyramid?
Yes, sure. I always thought that my frequency was not high enough. I just once had the vision like they were like welcoming me on a ship.
We would not be here right now if your frequency was not high enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have one very strong masculine Liran energy that would like to come in and speak with you. Would you allow him to come in?
Yes, I know who it is. Yes, please.
And when he comes in, we want you to ask your questions, but we want to ask first, what is it that they would like you to know today? And so start there and then let us know what your response is that is coming in.
The response I get is like, we miss you. We love you. But you have to work on this mission and we will support you.
Somebody is working on you. They're working on that heart chakra connection so that you may keep this connection. You do not have to let it go. Who is this male Liran to you? How do you know him?
When I had this vision on the ship, he was the one who came out most, and he embraced me. And I cannot tell you, it's a very strong connection. I don't know if it's like my father or
we want
like
you to ask. Ask him. He knows.
He's my father.
Mm-hmm. We got that as well. Very good. Wants to activate memories within you so you remember who you were in that lifetime. What we want you to do is we want you to allow for that transformation to take place in your mind. They're going to show you who you were before you came into this lifetime as the human. And so just step back out of the body for a moment in your mind's eye and look back at yourself, and they will show you the form that you were when you were in the Liran councils.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
It's like something bluish and golden. It's not, it's not like a body, it's more like an energy form, but you can take on a body. How can I say? I'm like an individual, but it's like water or gas you can put in a shape. How can I say? And you can connect, or you can, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like you have two different colors in the water, like a yellow and a blue water, and you can put that together that it gets a different color, or it can even go back to its original color.
Mm. How does that feel?
It feels like home. It feels connected. It feels loved. It feels, yeah, It should be like this. It's
Mm.
it's this, you can always have this connection, it's, how can I explain?
Is this what you would call a collective consciousness connection as well?
Yes, but it's not, yeah, it's even more, it's on, even on a deeper level, it's even like a, yeah, it's like a feeling like a body, but like bigger.
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it. It's not like here on earth I can connect to a soul, but there it feels more like not only the soul connection, it's even like a bigger body, something bigger. I cannot, it's hard to explain.
It sounds very powerful, very amazing. Mm. What else would they like to show you?
Maybe they want to show me how to connect in this 3D world I am more to this. They're like, it's like power cords or like cables, or I don't know how to just, they're like connecting things for me, like a plug
Mm.
to get information maybe, or to download things, or to energize. Maybe it's just to energize. Yes.
And so the cords are energizing you. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
they're like on different parts of my body. There's just not just one.
Hmm.
They're on the sides.
And what happens when you are energized like that?
I would say it brings me on a higher frequency. I feel more like into love, and um, yeah, it's, I, I feel more the essence of the Liran energy.
And what are the Lirans helping you with while you are in the human form? What is the purpose of that connection?
My feeling is that it's a certain mission, but I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't know.
Ask them.
They said to remember.
What are you remembering? We do not let them get away with small answers.
To remember the power or the origin, but there's something else. To unite. To unite.
Why did you come to the planet? Why did you take on this form?
To connect. To connect.
And what is the purpose of connecting?
Yeah, it's just simple answers. It's like to feel is the answer now, but that gets me nowhere right now.
And we want to ask them to broaden their answers because we know there are more answers.
What they showed me once was I can connect to other human beings in a different way than other human beings, on a different level, which is strange for some of the human beings. And this has kind of even caused me problems in my life sometimes, or not problems, but yeah, it's different. But I don't know what to do with it, or I don't know. I feel lost. I really don't know.
Mm. Ask them what it is that your service is in this lifetime. What is it that you are supposed to be doing at this point in your lifetime?
The answer just came out like you're a shaman,
Mm-hmm.
but the answer is it's all about energy, and it's just that I have to hire my energy. That's yeah. But
we are giggling because we are being told that we are asking the wrong group. So we thank the Lirans for coming into your pyramid at this time, and we're going to ask that the Orion Council of Light may now enter, if that is okay with you.
mm-hmm.
They have to give the one we speak through a download, and we are assuming that maybe that would be something that would need to happen for you as well. When the downloads start to come in, it is harder to speak, so we will let that take place, and we invite you to do the same. Let the download come in.
Okay.
Just That was a lot of energy. She was not prepared for that one. Now, do you feel like you got any of the downloads as well, or maybe you were already prepared for that before session?
I feel a little bit lighter right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a kind of relief right now.
Very nice. And we would like for you to welcome in the Orion Council of Light. We like how they keep coming through. We want them to speak words that you will understand. And we will let one of them come in and speak to you. But you again will be the one that asks the questions and gets the answers. So we would like for them to be there. Do you see the council?
Yes.
And can you describe that for us, please?
It's like I literally see someone like Star Trek, but like an old man. But there's a big group behind him. It's just one like you see them, the other ones in the shadow, and one got the light on. There's a light on this person.
This is very nice. Tell us what's happening with the one that you see that looks like an old man from, did you say Star Trek?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the one from Star Trek. Let's see what this one has to say to you, and ask what is it that he would like you to know.
Yeah, I got the information before, and the information he was giving me is like it's in the form I'm in right now. It's not able to translate the Liran or what they there's because there's such a big difference between the Liran way of seeing things and the human way of seeing things. Mm-hmm. That it's like they need to translate it or to bring it into a different form.
And so can they translate for you and tell you what it is that you are here to do? What is the service that you are hoping to accomplish while you are in your human form?
I still get the information that there's something holding me back and I don't know what it is.
Ask them to show you.
It's myself again.
And why would you be holding yourself back? What is the fear?
It's like a fear of losing myself, or how can I describe it? It's like I remember so many lives where I was a witch and I was burned, and but I think I solved that. But right now it's more like to get lost into something which is not earthy, and not that I'm not grounded enough. Maybe I need to be grounded more to open that.
Let us ask some questions and you will get yes or no with these answers.
Mm-hmm.
Is this frequency of getting lost in something, is that from a past life?
No.
Is the frequency of getting lost in something from a off-planet life?
Yes. I'm astonished about the answer right now because it's not logic to me.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. I'm trying to solve it intellectually, with
Hmm.
this is not possible. Um, Maybe it's my intellect.
Let us keep asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do the yes and no, and that makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you abuse the rainbow consciousness in another lifetime?
Yes.
We feel or sense it is not as bad as what you are punishing yourself for something that is not as bad as you thought it was. Hmm. Did you choose to come into the human form to try to make amends for getting lost in this energy before?
You mean like I have to see that I understand it right, because of the English, that I have this life to punish me, what I did in my former life.
Hmm. We don't know if we want to use the word punish. It is more like you want to make it up. You want to make it up to whatever group or whatever you feel like you did something that you shouldn't have done, or that maybe you got lost in that energy
Yes.
and you didn't accomplish what you went there to do in that lifetime because you got lost in the energy.
Yes.
And so, is there a fear that you would get lost in the energy again and not be successful in your mission on this life?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so, it is very scary to activate all of that energy because you could get lost in it again, or that is a memory, a cellular memory that you have.
Yes.
So, it is
Yes.
not so much punishment, but you chose to come into this life because you are trying to um, we are trying to think of a way to say it for you. It is not a punishment. It is something you want to do because you want to correct something, maybe. But that makes sense.
Yeah, it feels right.
Mhm.
Yes.
And so we say to you that you cannot correct it unless you accept the energy again. And we say to you to trust that you learned your lesson with that last time, and you will not succumb to the energy the same way. You will use it in the form that you meant to use it. And you will do great things with it in this lifetime.
Yeah, that gives me a relief. That, yes, that helps me to trust. Yeah, that helps me.
Mm. Now, can you ask the Orion Council of Light if they can activate you in this energy today?
Yes, please do so.
And what
Please
do they
activate
say?
this energy. Yes, they're happy to do it.
Hmm. We feel you now being surrounded by these beautiful beings. Can you feel that?
Yes, and they're happy that I ask it.
Okay. Receive that energy. We can feel the surge of it coming in. There's a lot of energy. We see why you are reluctant to bring that in. It is quite powerful.
Yeah, I also feel a lot of love, like love energy, like very, very wonderful. How can I say? Feels good.
We want you to see yourself take this energy and expand it out as far as you can. What happens when you do that?
Well, it's like everything gets affected.
Mm-hmm. And when everything gets affected by this energy, as you bring it into the planet, as you bring it into your current existence, what does that do for the collective and for the planet?
It raises the whole energy. It does something. It even helps, like the feeling I had right now. It's like I have a walnut tree in the garden, and when I when I put out this energy, it was like the walnut tree was thanking me for it.
Mm.
It has to do something with the earth.
We want to ask you, as we are curious, this question popped in to ask, why did you have to wait until today for activation? There's a purpose with that. To ask him why you had to wait till
That was one of my biggest questions. Yes. Hold on. Could it be that it wasn't possible before? It's like when you throw a stone into a huge, huge lake. The ripples, they go over the huge lake. But when you just have a bucket of water and you throw the stone, the ripples don't get far. This is the picture I get.
Mm. So was there an activation that needed to happen on the planet before it was ready for the energy
Yes.
you're bringing in? Is that what
Yes.
you were saying? Ah. Can they show you more about that? What happened for the planet to shift so that they were ready for your energy today?
It's strongly connected to Gaia. This is why the walnut tree was thanking me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to do something with the shift and with the raising of the energy and with the Schumann resonances, and maybe that all gets together.
Mm-hmm. It feels like many things had to happen and come together.
Mm-hmm.
So your activation today is a good sign for the planet. The frequency of the planet has reached a level where it is ready now to receive this powerful energy. And the one we speak through was experiencing that powerful energy. It was surging through her when you were being activated. It is definitely one that she has not felt yet. So this is a very exciting time.
Yeah, maybe this is the reason why it just had to come now.
Mm-hmm.
It it could there was no possibility of coming here before.
If you were to ask the Orion Council if they have any messages for you now about your service to the world, to why you came here, what would they have to say to you now?
The answer I got was like work on this energy, but maybe we have to ask, how should I work on this energy? What should I do? It's like,
Mm-hmm. Yes, some guidance with that would be great. What did they show you?
okay, now they show me like it's like you're having a map and it's like there are like lights coming up on the map, like you see people or like posts or something, and there's a light here and here and here and here, and all of these are people who are becoming activated with this energy, and it's like it's building like a network.
So there are others being activated with this energy.
Yes.
And how are you connected to the others? How do you know them or do you know them?
I didn't know that before now because I was always looking for my tribe, you know. It's like I was always feeling like alone and say, where's my tribe? And now they're showing like you had to wait for this activation to come, and now it's working because now when more are activated, it's like a grid and you can feel the grid and oh you can like connect through this grid. I get goosebumps right now because I always tried with my energy, I tried to connect to a tribe or something, and there was no feedback, and I felt so lost. And now I think that will work better.
Mm-hmm. And did your activation today, did that help activate them, or did they go through their
Yes.
own?
Yes.
Mm.
No, that helps because it's like this drip. I sit the stone in the lake, and those ripples, it's like a domino effect, you know?
Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
so they would like you to play with that energy and keep sending it out. And
Yes.
when you do that, you're connecting with your tribe, with your people.
Yes.
And then, as all of you are activated in this energy and sending this energy out around the globe, what happens?
The first answer I get was like secure, like to be secured. How can I say? And the second picture I got was like blooming flowers and green and yeah, more the earth, like in spring, you know, like when everything starts to bloom.
And what does the energy look like around those blooms?
It's like what I feel right now, but it might be that it's changing. What I see right now, it's like a very thin, like a spider web, but it's like a golden, yeah, like a very thin golden lines, or very thin golden shining spider webs. Not spider webs, but like cords, like they're spinning around, but very delicate.
So what happens after all of this beautiful spider web of energy comes out? What do you see happening for the planet and the people?
Yeah, it's just it's just beautiful. It's just very, I don't know, it's like in a it's like in a fairy tale. It's just how can I describe it? It's just like paradise. It's just very, very beautiful. Very calm, loving, blooming, sunny, golden energy.
Mm.
It's just very, very nice.
And what is your connection like with the planet after this frequency moves through?
It's very strong. It's like another human being, or like you sense it. Like how can I say? Like I have this picture of, it's a very stupid. Maybe it's very stupid, but I saw like right now. I saw like in India you have those guys who work with elephants in order to train them,
Mm-hmm.
and they have such a strong connection usually with this animal, and they are so different, the trainer and the elephant, but this connection is so strong. And this is the picture I have right now, and this is the connection with Gaia. It's so strong.
Mm.
Funny explanation, but this is what
It
comes into my
is.
head.
We enjoyed that explanation. It is very true. Two completely different energies working together,
Mm-hmm.
communicating, and understanding each other. Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
And
Wonderful.
each one has another work to do, you know, each one has another task, but it's so, it cannot live without, you know.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And where does that take the future of the earth?
it it feels like, where does that take? It's, how can I say, it's like what I said, it's just very, very beautiful, very connected, very loving. There's no no bad energies. It's just like a paradise. It's like a big garden. It's like everything's blooming. I don't know. Or do you ask me, or do you want to know how does this take the earth to in within the whole universe? Or it's like a garden.
Good question.
It's like, you know, when you live in a city and you want to come to and you're just tired of gray buildings and asphalt streets, and then you go in the forest, or you go into a beautiful park, and this is the picture.
Very nice. And you had said something about the universe. Does it affect the universe when you shift the energy of the planet?
Yes, it's like well, how do I say that? It's like a recreational area, where you, not for vacation, but for like relaxing and breathing, like a park. And maybe also for like, healing or gaining energies again.
And this is something that others from other planets will come to recharge at this planet.
Yes, it's like going in a park.
And will the people from Earth journey to other planets as well, or just them coming to Earth?
Yes, I think they would be able to do that, but or they could travel on the other ships, but there is no need to do that.
And there's no need to do that. And why would people choose not to do that?
Because they're just happy where they are. So this is what I get right now. I get it it's like a zoo. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. It's like everything's there. There's no need to go elsewhere. But that even like on an intellectual way, when I think about it, is that I'm asking myself, can that be all? It's like Adam and Eve in paradise. It's like, but this is the information I get right now.
Yes, it's beautiful information. And we are enjoying the expansion of it as well. Is there anything else they would like to show you before we ask the next question?
Yeah, now I'm a bit triggered, and I'm asking, like, is that all? Don't you want to explore like other planets? And it's no, all good here.
You've already explored those other planets, yes? Yeah, you are having fun on this one. Wonderful.